all the way up to now. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the years.
Yeah. I say 27. Well, look at this. 27 years later, we're still talking about it, right? From 1992.
So you can imagine how we felt when we saw, our poster on the wall. It was a nice, outstanding poster too. Right in the cut, right there. So, that was a lifesaver for us as well, because at the time where after the albums was finished and we took a little hiatus, that still kept us alive regardless. That and the fact that people love 90s hip hop golden era songs that still play today. You know what I'm saying? That continuously play. So yeah, Martin's show was a real lifeboat for us.
Wow. Well, shout out to Martin Lawrence for showing the love. So yes, that's so cool. So
and not to mention, not to cut you off, but now I'm trying to get on Martin's new show because they're coming back.
You know what? I heard that. I heard a rumor about that, and I was like, I know with, rest in peace to Tommy, I just didn't know how that was all coming about, but yeah, that would be so awesome.
That would be awesome just to see them a little bit later, see what they do, how they pull it off. But yeah, it's supposedly a rumor, but at the same time, they're trying to make some sort of declaration in regards to it and statement and make it official. So, we'll see. And if that's the case, we're going to be popping up on there.
I know that's right. Well, I'm definitely going to be watching that and keeping close tabs on that development. So, yeah, that sounds really, really dope, for real. So, even, when you kind of start, doing your producing and everything, like another big career milestone. So you were the producer of the hit Magic Stick by Lil' Kim featuring 50 Cent. So what was it like working on that project?
Oh, that project was dope. I can't complain, As a producer, see, a lot of people don't know neither. I'm one of the producers for the first album, myself and RNS. So, and that's the UMCs album. So I was always producing. I was producing from the beginning.
Right.
And, yeah. So going back to when we took a hiatus because the albums were over, Unleash was done, our deal with the record label was over. We had to figure out, different avenues, different things to do.
Right.
And so I ended up just actually, I'm an electrician by trade, so that's how that happened. After the album stopped. So going from electrician, I'm working. I love being an electrician at that point in time, but I also still kept, tuning in my craft, touching it up and just making beats behind the scenes and, testing the waters and seeing who's going to like what. So you remember we toured with everybody as UMCs. We was running around with everybody as UMCs. We met a lot of people as UMCs. So of course I met 50, before he was signed to Dre. I knew 50 when he was on Sony, when he was running around with Trackmasters. And that relationship started way back when. So finally, flash forward, by the time I got 50, a new record, it was easy. My cousin was his DJ, got him the record, and that's when it turned into Magic Stick. And, just doing that record alone, there was another one. I didn't expect what it was going to do. I didn't know, I didn't understand, what it was going to turn into. But it was just exciting. It was exciting working because I love working in the studio. I love doing beats. I love, I love music. I love this game. And then all of a sudden, you get in, you get out what you put in. That's basically what it is. You get out what you put in. And that became a record with the #1 male artist and the #1 female artist on it at the same time. So,
wow.
How do you beat that? How do you beat that? you take that blessing and you just run with it. Like, whoa, thank you. Give all praises due. You know what I'm saying? To the most.
That's right. That's right. You better know it. So that sounds like a really, great experience. And so let's talk about your new project. So you have a new producer's album called Audiodrome. And this album, I did listen, to a lot of tracks, and I really like the whole feel of it. This album is a fusion of old school classic hip hop with some new wave flavor. And the album features Mike Hands,
Rhyme Wrecker.
Okay. So I pronounced that right.
You got Rhyme Wrecker. You got Chip Fu from the legendary Fushnikins group.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, you got various artists on there. I guess my whole thing was, at this point, at this stage in life, my whole thing is I wanted to show and prove that I'm an executive.
Right.
I done, graduated. You know what I'm saying? So I'm watching all these labels come out with these artists and they doing what they doing. But I think this is the time for me to show and prove that I could be an executive producer and, maintain a stable of artists and get a label and do what I do. So, this is the time of independency. This is the time that we could all do it. We got access to everything right now. Social media is a mother. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
It's so it's easy to do if you got the knowledge and the skill to do it. So that was what I was seeking. Just to show and prove that, look, I'm an executive. I know how to do this. I've been an artist. I've been producing. So why not put your own project together? It took me time, but getting it together was fun. It had its little ups and downs, like everything, little difficulties here and there. Nothing's perfect, nothing just falls into place, but to some extent it does fall into place. So I just rolled with the punches, and I was doing records over, a few amount of years and months and whatever, searching for this artist, searching for that artist, trying to get them on this record, trying to get them on that record. And, it finally came together. And I figured, this is what it's going to be. The new name now is Fantom of The Beat. The new look is, the big F with the purple backdrop, So it's like, all right, it's all coming together. It looks good. And I got it done. So now the whole purpose is get it out to the world, to people such as yourself, Rube, and let them hear it, and let the people decide. Let the people, figure it out. There's nothing on that album that's for any one person. Trust me when I tell you. Okay. That album is so diverse, it's ridiculous. So now that's the best point that I can make. Look, I got something for you. I got something for you. I got something for you reggae heads out there. I got something for you R&B heads on here. I got something for you young hip hoppers on here. I got some for you nostalgic OGs on here. You know what I'm saying? So that's the best way to explain Audiodrome. It's such a diverse album, and it illustrates the talents of myself and the artists that are on there. Old artists, new artists, all mixed up in a bunch. You know what I mean? And that's it. That's my pride right there, my joy right there, my baby right there. So we're just doing all we could do to push it, get it to the masses, and in between time, we're promoting it and standing by it.